What's up there, youth pastors? Paul Turner here from thediscipleproject.net, here with a timely video if you have not had your youth Christmas party yet. And in this video, I want to help you have the best youth Christmas party ever. So let me give you 9 important questions you must ask in planning your Christmas party. Now listen, if you've already planned your Christmas party, that's okay. Maybe this list will spark something for next year or give you a chance to level up this year's Christmas party. Let's get into it. Question number 1, is this an in-house or outreach? In other words, is this party just for your students, or are you encouraging them to bring friends? Is this a large-scale event like a lock-in, but you're having your Christmas party as part of it? Is it for your students to just bond and fellowship together? Deciding in-house or outreach will determine how you market the event. Question number 2, where will we have the party? A restaurant? The youth room? A church member's house? This matters because the environment you choose could determine what games you play, how loud the music can be, etc. Last year, we had the party in my home, and this was the first time students were at my house, so there was the goal of students feeling comfortable with me and my wife and seeing how we live. This is great for small youth groups. Question number 3, how long will the party be? Well, why does this matter? Think about the parties you've been to that dragged on too long and were looking for an escape. How long your party is determines what activities you can fit in comfortably. Time to eat, time for something like Dirty Santa, which can take a while depending on the size of your group. I say less is more and always leave your youth group wanting more. That's why my party is going to be 3 hours, but it will be jam-packed with fun from the time kids come in until the moment they leave. Question number 4. What food will we serve? Will this be a fancy sit-down, pizza, potluck? The food you serve and how you serve it can be a wow moment if you want it to be, or it could just be a normal pray and devour kind of thing. We are doing finger foods at our party, made by our host, and she is a great cook, so that is off my mind. Question number 5, will there be a theme? Does your party have a theme like ugly Christmas sweater or International Christmas? Theme can certainly help inform your food choices like a Christmas fiesta or a Christmas luau like I had a few years ago. A theme can also determine the kinds of games or activities you have. Plus, if you're doing an ugly sweater competition, that's another opportunity to give away a prize. If you're still searching for a theme, be it small or big, I have some ideas for you in my ultimate Christmas party checklist for youth pastors. I'll tell you a little bit more about that later. And listen, if you have made it this far, thank you so much for watching today. If you're brand new here to the channel, thank you for being a part today. Would love for you to be part of the community. Go ahead and click that subscribe button, and you will get videos like this in your inbox on a regular basis. Onward with the 9 most important Christmas party questions you can ask. Question number 6, what games or activities will we have? How long your party is will determine what you can squeeze in comfortably. We'll be having a few quick games, Dirty Santa, and one this year called Christmas Cup Surprise. There'll be a link down in the description below to that video, as well as a link to my playlist of even more Christmas games and activities. Question number 7, will there be prizes? Are you going to go big with a video game system, or are you going to keep it simple? In-house or outreach, as well as your budget, may determine this. I have decided to go simple but interesting this year. Cracker Barrel, believe it or not, has some interesting items like old school games and giant candy bars. Question number 8, will there be a devotion or some spiritual component to the party? Now listen, it's not mandatory to have a devotion, but if you're going to do an outreach, there may be some students at your party who have never heard the gospel or even the Christmas story. There is no rule that says you have to lead the devotion, so you might want to think about asking a student or another leader to share. And the 9th most important Christmas party question you can ask is, how will our party end? Will the devotion be the last thing, or will Dirty Santa be the last thing? And really, this should be your first question, starting with the end in mind. How do you want this party to end? Because that will determine how kids leave the party and maybe what they remember. When you start with the end in mind, the planning process gets much easier. My hope is that you have the best Christmas party ever. I hope that your students grow close together. I hope they grow close with you. If you'd like more ideas like themes and activities, as well as a party planning sheet, prize ideas, and more, sign up for my newsletter and download the Ultimate Christmas Party Checklist to make sure you haven't forgotten anything. And that's it for today's video, everyone. Thank you for joining me today, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.